Hey, what's up guys, it's Ray Brizzy of Lucky Cat Beats, and today I'm going to show you guys how to easily create trap melodies. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so I'm just going to show you the VST that I use to make chords and melodies. I use Scalar 2, so I would highly recommend using this just because it's super easy, fast, you can make arpeggios, everything, you know. And so the scale that I got, as you guys can see right here, is called C Fergent Dominant Scale. So in order to find that, you can just click here. So originally it would be under all types, and you pick the kind of chords that you want. And like I said, it's a Fergent Dominant Scale. So let me see where it's at. It's right here under harmonic minor. So you click on that, and then here are some of the chords that I picked. Let me show you originally what it is right here. So you press this in order to lock in into the scale. Like I said, it's a C Fergent Dominant Scale, so you just click on it and then you can play it on your keyboard. And then as soon as you do that, you can just drag the scales right here, and then from there what you can do is you can drag the scales onto the MIDI. And so let me show you the original one that I played, which is down here. And then you just rearrange the scales however you want. This is how I did mine. I just did it in each, here, let me show you guys. Let me go to it. And then as I was making it, I decided to reverse everything. And then as I reversed it, I made sure that it followed the same progression. So like I played it earlier, it was like this. And so when you reverse it, you want to make sure that you just make sure that it follows that same chord progression but in reverse. And so that's what I did here. So I'm going to play it for you guys. And then from there, I decided to also add the original guitar sound on this, just because it makes everything sound a lot better. So let me play it together. And then it sounded weird when it was going backwards, so I took that part off, but besides that, the chords are pretty similar to it, besides just the end. And then from there, I decided to choose some arpeggios. So in order to choose the arpeggios on Scalar 2, you just click arpeggios, and then you drag it, and then you place them wherever you want. I did the same for this one. I just dragged it, and then I just reversed it. So let me show you guys what it sounds like. Alright, and that's all I did for the intro. The cool part about this is that you can actually grab like the bottom chords on this, and you can actually make the bass line out of the bottom chords, out of the bass notes. And so that's what I did for the 808, and then I just kind of like use the same chord. So let me play it for you guys, at least the 808. And that's all that I really did as in terms for like the chords and the melodies. It's pretty much the same here on the chorus. Alright, and then from there, I can show you guys some of the sound selection for things. Let me show you guys the sound selection that I use for the guitar, if you guys are interested in knowing that. I chose an Island guitar on Contact, and this guitar sounds really, really good. If you can't use that one, then you can use a free one from Ample Sound Guitar. And this one's a free version. Let me open it in a different one. So you can use Ample Guitar 2, the free version. And let me throw this up. And one, that's the one that you guys can use if you want to. So I wanted to match up 2 different sounds on this. The first one is called the Whistling Bowed Kalimba, and I just like how it sounds. And I thought just that by itself was too slow, so I decided to add something else to it as well. And then that's are some strings. And let me play it for you. The strings are understated strings on Omnisphere. And let me show you guys what it sounds like. And I just thought that would make the whole sound just a little bit more dramatic, just to change things a little bit more. But besides that, that's it for the sound selection for the main instruments. As for the 808, as you guys some know, if you guys watch my videos, you guys know that I use Sublab. For this one, I use Clyde Glide, and I just took off the sampler on it. So let me show you what it sounds like with the sampler. But since I just already had like my different kick right here, I just took it off. This one is under Divine Bass 2, so make sure that you get that extra sample pack if you want it. And then let me move on to the drum sounds that I got from Splice. It sounds like so that's a hi-hat. I added a little bit of reverb, but that's about it. And the hi-hat is called Close Hi-Hat Talk 01. Alright, and for the snare, I used the Murda snare side. It's right here. Alright, and for the kick, I ended up using this one right here called Kick Dunk and Drums at Knock Volume 5. Alright, and lastly for the transitions, for the siren, I use this one right here. But besides that, the way that I ended the beat was just with the regular fade. And I make sure that the high pass or the low pass, I forget which one, but I just make sure that it wasn't as loud, so it kind of gets like a different sound. Alright guys, that's it for the beat today, and I'm Ray Brizzy of Lucky Cat Beats, helping you to get to your next lucky breakthrough moment. Take care guys, peace.